In a vast meadow where wildflowers painted the earth in strokes of purple and gold, there lived a young tortoise named Terra. She was small. She was slow. And in a world that worshipped speed, she was invisible. But Terra carried a secret that no one could see, a fire in her heart that burned brighter than any hare's lightning feet. The meadow had a hero. His name was Blaze, a hare whose golden brown fur seemed to catch sunlight and hold it. He ran like the wind itself had loaned him its legs. He leaped like gravity was merely a suggestion. And he never let anyone forget it. "Watch this," he'd shout, performing flips and spins that made the crowd gasp. "Did you see that?" "Of course you did. I'm Blaze." Terra watched Blaze from the edge of the meadow, her small head tilted upward. She didn't feel envy. She felt something stranger, curiosity. What would it feel like, she wondered, to move that fast? To have the world blur around you. But when she tried to run, her legs moved in their own rhythm. Slow. Steady. Unstoppable in their own quiet way. The other animals laughed. "Look at Terra trying to run," a squirrel chittered. "She moves like a rock with legs." Terra's grandmother, an ancient tortoise named Elder Moss, lived at the meadow's edge where the old oak trees grew thick.
Ancient oak tree.
Her shell was covered in soft green moss, and her eyes held centuries of knowing.
Is grown, my little
They laugh. "Grandmother,"
just like this
Terra said one evening,
tree.
her voice small. Elder Moss smiled, slow and warm.
Grown, my little one.
"The oak tree does not grow in a day, little one. It grows in silence, while the wind makes all the noise."
Strength is grown, my little
Which one still stands when the storm comes?
Ancient oak tree.
The announcement came on the first day of summer.
What does it say, Coach?
A sharp-eyed owl named Coach Hoot, who wore tiny reading glasses and carried an official whistle, posted a notice on the ancient oak.
What does it say, Coach?
"The Great Meadow Race," it read. From the wildflower fields to the crystal river, around the stone circle, and
back. What does it say, Coach?
All creatures welcome. Winner receives the golden acorn and the title of fastest in the forest.
What does
The
it
meadow
say,
erupted in
Coach?
excitement.
I can't wait!
Let the training begin!
Blaze immediately began his victory celebration. He did backflips. He posed for the admiring birds. He even had a squirrel paint a banner that read "Blaze, undefeated champion," before the race had even begun. "Why bother showing up?" he asked the crowd, grinning. "We all know who's going to win. Save your energy, little creatures. Watch a master at work." The crowd cheered. They always cheered for Blaze. Terra read the notice 3 times. Her heart beat faster than her legs could ever move. "Could I?" she whispered. The thought felt enormous, like trying to hold the moon in her small paws. But something deeper than fear answered. "Yes," said the voice inside her. "Not because you can win, but because you must try." She signed her name in the smallest letters, at the very bottom of the list, where no one would notice. When the other animals discovered Terra's name on the list, the meadow filled with laughter. "Terra?" In the race, a deer buck snorted, his antlers shaking with amusement. "It'll take her a week just to reach the starting line." A badger chuckled. "Maybe we should start the race without her. She'll catch up by winter." Even the gentle birds twittered in disbelief. Terra heard it all. She said nothing. She just kept walking toward the starting line, one small step at a time.
Grandmother,
The night before the
will
race,
I ever be
Terra
as wise
couldn't
as
sleep.
you?
Wisdom is
She
not
crept
a
to her
place you
grandmother's
reach,
side
little
under
one.
the ancient oak.
It is a journey
"What if
traveled
they're
one
right?"
slow.
she
Grandmother,
asked,
will
her
I
voice
ever be as
trembling.
wise as you?
"What if I'm
Wisdom
just
is not a
too
place
slow?"
you reach, little one.
Elder Moss
It is a
opened one
journey
ancient
traveled
eye.
one slow.
Grandmother,
"The river does
will
not
I ever
compete
be
with
as
the stone,"
wise as
she
you?
said softly.
Wisdom is not a place you
simply
reach,
keeps
little
flowing.
one. It is a
And in
journey
time,
traveled
the stone
one
becomes
slow.
Grandmother,
smooth.
Will I ever be
Your
as wise
speed
as
is
you?
not your strength,
Wisdom
Terra.
is not a place you reach,
Your
little
strength
one.
is that you do not
It is
stop.
a journey traveled one
Terra
slow.
held those
Grandmother,
words like
will
a
I
lantern
ever
in the
be as
dark.
wise as you?
Wisdom is not a place you reach, little one. It is a journey traveled one slow.
Race day dawned in gold and rose. The meadow had never seen so many creatures gathered. Birds circled overhead. Mice lined the path with tiny flags. Even the normally shy deer stood at the edges, curious. Blaze arrived in a whirlwind of showmanship, his red scarf fluttering, his muscles gleaming, his smile blinding. He didn't even look at Terra. Why would he? She was barely visible at the starting line, her small green shell the color of a leaf among flowers. Coach Hoot raised his wing. The crowd fell silent. Runners, he called. The course is clear. The rules are simple. Follow the marked path. Touch the crystal river. Circle the stone ring. Return here. First one across the finish line wins. Blaze stretched, his muscles rippling. He shot Terra a glance, not cruel, just dismissive. Try not to get lost, little rock, he said. Then the whistle blew, and Blaze was gone. A golden glow. A streak of lightning. The crowd roared. Terra moved. One step. Then another. The crowd's roar faded behind her. Blaze was already a speck on the horizon, his red scarf a tiny flame against the green meadow. Terra didn't watch him. She watched her own feet. Left. Right. Left. The wildflowers brushed her shell. The earth felt solid beneath her. She found her rhythm, the ancient rhythm of tortoises, unchanged for millions of years. Slow. Steady. Unstoppable. Blaze, meanwhile, was already halfway to the river. He ran with his eyes closed, feeling the wind, trusting his speed. He didn't need to see the path. He was speed itself. But his arrogance made him careless. He missed a turn marker hidden by tall grass. He veered left instead of right, sprinting confidently into the wrong valley. The crowd at the starting line couldn't see this. They only saw his golden blur disappearing. His incredible, they cheered. No one can catch Blaze. Terra reached the
Slow
first
and
marker.
steady wins the race,
She
Terra.
turned right, exactly as the
Keep
course
moving
required.
forward.
She didn't know that Blaze had gone wrong.
Slow and
She
steady
only knew
wins
her
the
own
race,
path.
Terra.
The meadow began
Keep
to slope
moving
upward.
forward.
Her legs burned. Her shell
Slow
felt
and
heavy.
steady wins the race,
But she
Terra.
remembered her grandmother's words.
Keep
"You do
moving
not stop."
forward.
She whispered them like a prayer.
Slow
Left.
and steady wins the race,
Right.
Terra.
Left.
Keep moving
The
forward.
sun climbed higher. Sweat beaded on her small forehead.
Slow and steady wins
but
the
she
race,
did not
Terra.
stop.
Keep moving forward.
By noon, Terra had reached the crystal river. It shimmered like liquid starlight, cold and clear. The touchpoint was a smooth stone in the center. Most runners leaped across. But Terra couldn't leap. She studied the river. She found stepping stones, small, slippery, but enough. She placed one foot carefully. Then another. The water was ice against her legs. The current tugged at her shell. For a moment, she feared she would be swept away. But she focused. One stone. Then the next. She touched the center stone. She had made it. As Terra climbed from the river,
I just
a
wanna
mystical
help
blue
protect the
heron stood
river.
on the bank.
Your heart is pure,
river
little
spirit.
one.
Most run across, the heron said, its voice like
I just
water
want to
over
help
stones.
protect the river.
You
Your
walked.
heart is pure, little
Why?
one.
Terra dripped with river water, her legs shaking.
I just want to help
Because I
protect the
cannot
river.
run, she
Your
said
heart
simply.
is pure, little
The heron
one.
tilted its head. Cannot? or choose
I
not to
just want
try.
to help protect the river.
Terra paused.
Your heart is pure.
I tried
little
running
one.
once. It is not my way. My
I
way
just want
is
to help
steady.
protect the river.
My way
Your
is sure.
heart is pure.
My
little
way
one.
is enough. The heron smiled, a ripple of approval.
I just want to help protect
Then
the
cross
river.
my river anytime,
Your heart
little
is
steady
pure,
one.
little one.
You have earned my respect. Blaze, lost in the wrong valley, finally realized his mistake. He had run for an hour in the wrong direction. The valley was empty. No markers. No path. Just endless grass. No matter, he told himself, his confidence unshaken. I'm Blaze. I'll make up the time. He turned and sprinted back, his legs burning. But doubt crept in for the first time. What if he couldn't catch up? What if, no? He pushed the thought away. He was Blaze. He was speed. He ran faster. Terra reached the stone circle as the afternoon shadows grew long. It was an ancient place, massive stones standing like silent guardians, older than the forest itself. The turn was here. Touch the largest stone, then head back. Terra's legs screamed. Her shell felt like it carried mountains. She touched the ancient stone. It was warm, humming with ancient energy. You have come far, the stone seemed to whisper. But the true test is not the distance ahead. It is the doubt behind you. Terra turned. The return journey began. The return journey was harder. Much harder. Terra's legs trembled. Her vision blurred. The meadow that had seemed beautiful now stretched like an endless desert. And then, in the golden afternoon light, she saw it. A dark shape on the path ahead. Not a real animal. Something worse. The shadow wolf. It had no eyes, but it saw her. It had no mouth, but it spoke. Turn back, it whispered. You are too slow. They are laughing at you. You will fail. Everyone knows it. Turn back, little rock. Turn back before you embarrass yourself. Terra stopped. The shadow wolf's words cut deeper than any claw. Because part of her believed them. Part of her always had. She looked at the wolf. She looked at the path behind her, the long, long path she had already traveled. Then she looked at the path ahead. You are right about one thing, she said, her voice steady despite her shaking legs. I am slow. But you are wrong about the rest. I am not turning back. I have never turned back. And I will not start today. She walked forward. Through the shadow. It dissolved like morning mist. Blaze finally rejoined the correct path. He was exhausted. His perfect fur was matted with sweat and dust. His red scarf was torn. But he could see the finish line in the distance, and no one was there. Yes, he gasped, finding his second wind. I'm still first. I knew it. He sprinted toward the finish, his speed returning, his confidence blooming again. The crowd at the finish line saw him coming. They began to cheer. Blaze! 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 The sound carried across the meadow. But the crowd's cheers faltered. Because as Blaze ran, something
Terra,
impossible
you can
appeared on the
win!
horizon behind him. A small green shell.
the fastest!
Moving. Steady.
Go, Terra! You can
Unstoppable.
win!
Terra had rounded the stone circle.
I am the
She
fastest!
had crossed the river again. She had
Go,
walked through
Terra!
her
You
own
can
shadow.
win!
And now, impossibly, incredibly,
I am
she
the
was on the final
fastest!
stretch. The crowd fell
Go,
silent.
Terra! You can win!
Then one voice, a small baby tortoise on the sidelines,
I am the
shouted,
fastest!
Go Terra! You can do it!
Go, Terra! You can win!
Blaze heard the silence. He turned. And for the first time, he saw Terra. Really saw her. Not as a joke. Not as a rock with legs. But as a competitor. A real one. Fear shot through his lightning heart. He ran faster than he had ever run. His legs blurred. His lungs burned. But Terra, steady, ancient, unstoppable Terra, kept coming. She didn't speed up. She didn't need to. She had found her pace on the first step, and she had never lost it. The finish line grew closer. Blaze's lead shrank. 10 lengths. 5. 2. Blaze crossed the finish line first. He won. But as he stood there, gasping, something had changed. The crowd wasn't cheering for him. They were watching Terra. She was still moving. Still steady. Still coming. Blaze looked at her. He looked at the empty path he had run, the shortcuts he had tried. The wrong turns, the desperate sprint at the end. Then he looked at Terra's path, straight, true, unwavering. And he understood. Terra crossed the finish line. Not first. But she crossed it. The crowd, the same crowd that had laughed at her, erupted. Not in mockery. In awe. In respect. In something deeper. A baby tortoise ran to her side. "You did it," the little one cried. "You really did it." Terra smiled. Her first real smile in a long time. "I did," she said. "Not because I was fast, but because I did not stop." Blaze approached Terra.
You walked
The
every
golden
step.
acorn hung
You
around
truly
his
deserve
neck,
this.
but it felt heavy.
The journey was my
"You should
reward.
have this," he said, offering it. Terra
You
shook her
walked
small
every
head.
step. You truly deserve
"You
this.
won it."
The journey
crossed
was my
first.
reward.
Blaze's ears drooped. "But
You
you
walked
earned
every
something
step.
I don't
You
even know
truly
how to
deserve
win."
this. The
You never
journey
gave
was
up.
my reward.
Not when they laughed. Not when you
You
were
walked
alone.
every step. You truly
Not even
deserve
when.
this. The
He
journey
paused,
was my
his
reward.
voice cracking. "Not even when I would have given up."
You walked every step. You truly deserve this. The journey was my reward.
Terra
True
looked at
speed
Blaze,
isn't always about
really
being the
looked at
first
him.
to cross.
Not
It's about
with victory.
knowing why you run.
With
the journey
understanding.
teaches us more than the finish.
"I know what it is to want
True
to give up,"
speed
she
isn't
said
always
softly.
about being the first to cross.
The shadow on the path
It's about
told me to
knowing
turn
why
back.
you run. The journey
It told
teaches
me
us
I was
more
too
than
slow.
the finish. True
It told
speed
me
isn't
everyone
always
was
about being
laughing.
the first to cross.
Blaze's eyes
It's about knowing
widened.
why you run.
"You
the
heard it
journey
too."
teaches us more than the finish.
"Everyone hears it,"
True
Terra
speed
said.
isn't always about being the
"The
first
question
to
is
cross.
whether you keep walking."
It's about knowing why you run.
The meadow grew
The journey
quiet.
teaches us more than the
The
finish.
sun touched the horizon.
True speed isn't always about being the first to cross. It's about knowing why you run. The journey teaches us more than the finish.
Elder moss appeared at the meadow's edge, her moss-covered shell glowing in the sunset. She said nothing. She didn't need to. Her eyes held galaxies of pride. Terra went to her. They touched shells, the ancient greeting of tortoises, unchanged for millions of years. "The oak tree," Elder Moss whispered. "It still stands." Terra nodded, tears in her small eyes. "And now, grandmother, so do I."
True
the seasons
leadership
that
is
followed,
not
the
about
meadow
being the
changed.
strongest. It is
Not the
about
flowers or
teaching
the
others
trees,
to stand
those stayed the
together.
same.
Respect creates a
way the
home.
animals
True
saw each other
leadership
changed.
is not about being the
The slow were
strongest.
no longer
It is
invisible.
about teaching others to
The steady
stand
were
together.
no longer boring.
Respect creates a
The
home.
quiet were
True
no longer
leadership is
overlooked.
not about being the
And at
strongest.
every race, every
It is
gathering,
about teaching others to stand
every
together.
celebration, the animals
Respect
would look
creates
to
a
the
home.
ancient oak
True
and remember,
leadership
the
is
one
not
who still
about being
stands
the
when the storm
strongest.
comes is not
It is
always the
about teaching
fastest.
others to stand together.
Sometimes, it is
Respect
simply the one
creates a
who never
home.
stopped
True
putting one
leadership
foot in
is
front of
not
the
about
other.
being the strongest. It is about teaching others to stand together. Respect creates a home.
And Terra? She still walked slowly. She still moved in her ancient rhythm. But now, when she walked through the meadow, the wildflowers seemed to lean toward her. The bird sang a little louder. And the baby tortoise, the one who had cheered at the finish line, walked beside her, learning the rhythm that had outrun doubt itself. Left. Right. Left. The oldest rhythm in the world. And the most powerful. For it is the rhythm of those who do not stop.